Well, good morning, my Capricorns. How are you cutie pies doing? Yeah, it's another week. Happy new year, happy new week, new beginnings, right? And speaking of new beginnings, I have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the main deck, which is Sagittarius energy. It's a lot of focused energy. Birds of a feather are flocking together. Maybe you're about to find your flock, in this new year, new energy. Also have the Death card. What is below that? Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, no longer waiting for someone to come in or a situation to happen. Capricorn says, I'm going to make it happen. Temperance, balance. What's underneath the Death card? It's strength and Two of Swords. I really, really like that. Let's see where it's going. I am pulling oracle cards again this week. And also I am doing bonus readings on the weekend. If you've seen that, you know how it goes. If like the main stories you're resonating, the extended would really feel like a personal reading. They seem to be going well, and as long as people like them, I'll keep doing them. Top 3 viewed signs. And I don't say this enough, but if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It's really kind of uncomfortable for me to say that, but I know I have to get in the habit of it. All right, oracle card for my Cappies. What is the general energy floating around here? It's your energy. Capricorn energy is all about closing doors of the year, right? That's why the energy is heavy. It's forcing us to really look at situations that really weren't good for us. What is this? 2 cards. Here and now and higher power. And that is an egg. The higher power is being connected to source. It feels like an Ace of Cups, an Ace of Swords. It's like all these new beginnings, really. And it's within yourself, and it's maybe you are very spiritual right now, watching tarot, self-help, but maybe for the first time in a really long time, or maybe ever, you feel like you're starting to really be connected to who you are and what you want and where you're going. And here and now is like the Two of Swords. It's kind of blocking out the past because it's already gone. It doesn't exist, and the future hasn't happened. That doesn't exist, and you're kind of chilling. Really good energy. What I feel like this energy is, though, I feel like it's a slingshot being pulled back, and you're ready to shoot forward, like with this Eight of Wands. I really do. I think you're ready to go really towards something. And underneath that was regeneration, and maybe never ending story was 2021. Could have been situationships or people not understanding you, or you giving too much, which we know Capricorns you do. Regeneration is, you know what? It's like the phoenix rising from ashes. It knocked me down, but I flew right back up. It's regenerating parts of yourself, not to be who you once were, but to be stronger than ever. The higher power, and I like that. And here and now. Okay, let's see what's going on. The black and white deck I'm using is called Tarot of the Abyss. Because God knows some situations in life pull us down to the abyss. It's a beautiful deck, though. General energy for my Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn, know a Capricorn. If you like being a Capricorn, I'm so glad you guys are here on this Wednesday wintry morning outside of Chicagoland. General energy, I think that's it. General energy for my Cappies. General energy for the Capricorns. What needs to come out? General energy for the Capricorns. Okay, we got it. We got the Knight of Swords, which feels like that Eight of Wands, that clarity in the world. Yes, the world, 2022. This is like really closing out the old doors. Knight of Swords is focusing on that energy. See, the Knight of Swords sometimes, actually a lot of times, couldn't be chaotic energy. Because it's kind of like if you felt like you've been stuck for some time, when this energy hits and you close those doors and it's like, okay, now what? The Knight of Swords can be like, I want to do everything. So really it's a time right now, because I do feel like you might be pulled back, ready to shoot forward. Now it's time to focus, like that Eight of Wands. Focus on what you want, who you want to be, what you want to do. It's time to prioritize that Knight of Swords. It's time to pull that all into like an Ace of Swords kind of energy. And Queen of Swords. It's like as a Knight of Swords progresses, it gets clearer and clearer and clearer, right? So from the Knight to the Queen can see bullshit from far away, but she's also getting clear on what she wants. By the time it's a King of Swords, it's like, I only want this. I only see a goal. I only see success. So that's really, I feel like it's in infancy, just like you're in infancy right now. And you could be 42 watching this, but whatever you're about to be, it's really new. It's really exciting. That is what I'm getting. Okay, what is the reason for the reading for my Capricorns? And that's funny because that is 21, the world. We just left that. Okay. What is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today? It is the Lovers. I told you, I feel. Again, like higher source, this is you connected to your source. See the roots? There used to be a time, you know what, that's not even true, because if you go back thousands of years ago, they even knew that all the trees, all the living creatures were all connected underneath the earth. Then there was a time where, a brief time not too long ago, where they thought a tree kind of was independent from another. But we are all connected to each other. We're all connected to source. I feel like you are really connected right now to your path, to where you want to go, and to who you want to be. So is that new love? Most likely. When you're in that energy, you're going to attract a lot. It's no doubt it could be new love as well. What's in the past? What's in the past? And like trees, you're trying to build that strong root system to last forever. You don't want to be growing weeds over here. What's in the past? What's in the past for Capricorn? It is the Hierophant reverse. Letting go of something. Some of you, I almost feel like this is about a job. It could be a relationship, but this is about letting go of something that you didn't fit into anymore. Because the Hierophant reverse is about breaking away from social norms, right? And I feel whatever this is, embrace whatever made you break away from. Because intuitively you knew you didn't fit into it, or it wasn't for you, or it wasn't yours. It wasn't your path. So embrace your uniqueness, embrace who you are, Capricorn, and run with it. Allow those roots to go deep. Allow that Knight of Swords. I mean, right now, yeah, Knight of Swords can be chaotic, but it's still energy, right? It's still all around you. We have to focus it into where you're going. But I feel like it's sure better than where you've been. On your mind, Capricorn, is the Moon reverse, Pisces energy. Very clear, illuminated. This is very good, Capricorn. You are so focused on something. Could be a new relationship, but I feel like it's beyond that. I think across the board, there's a Capricorn going through a lot of changes right now. What is the near future? Near future for my Cappies. Near future for my Capricorns. Near future for, and some of you might be giving birth. I keep looking at that baby in the womb. But I feel like it's you ready to birth yourself, your dreams, too. What is this? And it's the Ace of Swords. There's the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups reverse. I feel, honestly, please don't let it be some old energy. Ace of Swords, I'll take that. Definitely, I will take that. This is a new, clear beginning. It is a new idea, but you see the branches? You're in this infancy stage of growing yourself to have some deep roots. And I feel like whatever this is, Capricorn, this is something you pass down to multiple generations, especially if this is around career. So this is a Capricorn that could have been stuck in a job or stuck in something that's just been draining you. Eight of Cups reverse. Or you were stuck to a person that was draining you. But I don't like that came out with the Ace of Swords. It actually came out before. We will clarify that, but you know, there's always got to be someone hanging on. All right. We almost got there, Capricorn. We almost got there. It was almost completely new. What is the World and the Knight of Swords reverse? What is the World and the Knight of Swords reverse? What is the World and the Knight of Swords reverse for Capricorn? What is the World and the Knight of Swords reverse? Tell me about the World and the Knight of Swords reverse. It's the Nine of Wands reverse. You gave something up that kept you back. See, where was that? The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. It was at the bottom of the deck. It's already deep in that deck. So remember, there was the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, if you rewind at the very beginning, and it was upright. I feel like you were hiding your energy away. See how he holds on to an Ace of Wands protectively, but behind him, it's Eight of Wands. You were preventing these arrows from flying. Maybe, I mean, it could be a relationship, but whatever this was that kept you holding yourself back, you completely let it go. I do feel like you are a slingshot being pulled back, ready to shoot forward. So you might be not flying quite yet, but you might be trying to get these thoughts focused, which with this Knight of Swords, like I said, all this energy is going around you, but you may not know where to begin with this. It's like, I know I want to start this business. I don't know where to begin. I know I want to start this YouTube channel. I know I could see the success. I just don't know where to begin. Ace of Swords focuses all that energy so we can get to the Queen and then the King of Swords, okay? So the Ace of Swords is just like, it does feel like right now you're just putting that all centralized. But the Nine of Wands reverse is really just giving up whatever you had to leave here. For yourself though, Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Ten of Swords. And it caused a lot of pain for a long time, but I love that the Ten of Swords Gemini energy is upright. You may have been in the dark for a long time about a certain situation or a job, because I am actually getting job too, real strong on this. Seven of Pentacles reverse, maybe you were there for 7 years. And yeah, you spent time there. Is it a waste of time? No, because I'm sure you learned something. If nothing else, you learned something about yourself. But it's over because you realize I could spend 7 more years and I don't want to do that with people I can't work with or who won't work with me or won't put a fair share in here, right? Three of Pentacles reverse. You have been upside down here. You're tired of over giving and under receiving. And you're definitely tired of holding your wands back. Eight of Wands reverse. When you know if this is a job you've been trying, that's been paying the bills, you can go out and you can start your own company and can blow this away. Or you could step up in that company or in your job and take that manager's position. And maybe you've been holding yourself back because you didn't want to step on toes. And if this is a relationship, I feel like it's a relationship that you probably gave so much and got so little back for so long. Either way, guys, King of Pentacles reverse, I feel like you were dealing with a cheapskate and a selfish energy. Now this is saying it's time to focus on your own Ace of Pentacles. You've been holding it all this time without cashing it in. It's time to cash it in, Capricorn. Okay? And then a Five of Pentacles reverse under that. It's no longer feeling out in the cold because you are going to go with these Eight of Wands, build your own fire and stay warm forever. Okay, what is this Lovers here? Reason for the reading? And if this is a love relationship, let's just say new and old, we have you leaving something behind. We have you giving it up and being focused. And if you are already connected to somebody new, I feel like Knight of Swords, this is who you want. You may not know where it's going, but it's okay. You just know it just feels really good. You're illuminated about what you're leaving behind. I feel like this is already left behind. Where I'm going with this is this, the Eight of Cups reverse and the Ace of Swords. You are already over here and they're still over there waiting for you to come back. Because I feel like you left the house. Some of you literally left you left the house. I don't know how else to say it. They're still there. You were so unhappy for so long, you've left them there and they're stuck there. But you are growing roots with somebody new. That's for you new relationship people, because it's definitely all over this, okay? What is this Lovers reason for the reading? What is the Lovers reason for the reading? I am getting both love and job, and some of you could honestly be both situations, because I do feel like a Capricorn's just doing an overhaul in their life right now across the board. So it could be F this job, F that relationship, I'm going over here, I'm starting this, and then love comes in. Okay, what is the Lovers reason for the reading? Gemini energy. It is the Magician. Power, manifesting, high vibrational being you are right now. Virgo, Gemini energy. Maybe you have Gemini really highly aspected. But yeah, Virgo, that is a strong manifester, but I can't stop thinking, just like this Magician has the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands laying on his table. I think you've had this, but you haven't chosen to look at it. You haven't chosen to look down at it and grab it and go. With this Knight of Swords and Ace of Swords, you did. And the Hierophant reverse, you decided to finally look down and say, you know what? I can't hold back who I am and what I want anymore for your happiness, whoever this Hierophant reverse was. I can't pretend to be anything other than who I am just so you feel comfortable or you are happy, because I'm only holding myself back. Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Swords reverse. And it doesn't take, there's no amount of apologies that's going to pull me back into this weed infested state. You're going through the portal. You're stop watering the weeds and you're going where there's a lot of nourishment for your soul, you know, a lot of abundance. And it's not even about money, it's about happiness and energy within yourself here. What is the wise one? The wise one in this deck is basically, the Hierophant. Number 5, Taurus energy, the wise one. And maybe you did get counsel on this, or you had friends, but I really think Hierophant reverse is really letting something, could be contractual thing go. That would be more Justice reverse, but the Hierophant reverse is just releasing it, getting yourself out of something, breaking away from some type of committed relationship, and I feel like there may have been a lot of pressure to stay in that situation, not just by the person that you left behind. If this was a job or a relationship, it could have been coworkers or family members or friends saying, are you sure you really want to leave? Because you've been here so long. Are you really sure? And a Capricorn says, if I don't leave now, I'm going to die here. And this is just not what I want. What is the wise one? Hierophant reverse in the past. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. You need to get working again. You need to get you working again. You need to be online again. I always feel like this is the online card because it looks like people are watching, but maybe you need to get yourself online again. Not with the internet, but online, connected to source, right? Capricorn needs to be connected again. You have been disconnected because you've been trying to fit into a situation, relationship, or a job, or a way of life that hasn't even been yours. That's why it's been so uncomfortable, because it hasn't been for you. It's like an alien species saying, oh, wow, that blue planet looks really nice. And they try to live here, but they can't breathe our air or drink our water, and slowly killing them. You have to go where you can nourish and grow, right? Like this tree. What is the moon reverse on your mind? What is the moon reverse on Capricorn's mind? The moon reverse. It is the Fool reverse. Illuminated to what's held you back. And you're like, you know what, Stacy, in the world, it's 2022. I don't want 2022 to be like the last decade. I need this to be a new start. So you are being illuminated to saying, maybe you do feel like you're running out of time. I don't think you really are, but you might feel pressured to go now. It's like now or never kind of energy. So I just feel like it's illuminated to what has been holding you back, which I feel like it's you, because you've been trying to make other people happy. It's not really that these people are holding you back. If they do, it might be guilt, or I feel like if it's your friends, I think they care about you. They just don't want you to make a bad choice. But this 8 of Cups reverse is intriguing, because I don't think that's you, Capricorn. I think you're the Ace of Swords cutting this out and trying to get your new future focused. Why this person's waiting for you to come back and fill their cup. What is this 8 of Cups reverse and the Ace of Swords? First of all, what is the 8 of Cups reverse for Capricorn? Near future. Pisces energy. Okay, we got a bunch. 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands. Okay, so we have a 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands. I feel like I got to take all these. I'm sorry, guys. So I feel like this is probably why you left. 5 of Swords, and we have, where was that? The 5 of Wands. A lot of fighting and a lot of drama. 5s, right? I feel like it was a time for a change. A change was in the wind, because you have been holding yourself back, Empress reverse, by overgiving to other situations and not giving to yourself. Just like they say on airplanes. You know what? If you fly with a young child and in case of an emergency, make sure you put on your oxygen mask first before you put on your child's, because if you can't help yourself first, you really can't help other people around you. Remember that. So then we have the 7 of Swords. And then we have, okay, so we have a 5 of Wands, a 5 of Swords, and a 7 of Swords. This is lying, fighting, manipulation. And you trying to pretend it's not happening and overgiving to somehow make these people be someone different than they are, right? This is a lot of denial going on. And here, the reason why I say that is the Strength and the Ace of Pentacles, the urge to go somewhere new, but you are still trying to, and this feels more here, what you're leaving behind. These people represent this energy. I think for a long time, You thought you could will this to be a 10 of Pentacles. But really, what you needed, Capricorn, you had a 7 of Pentacles. And all you wanted from these people is to throw a 10 of Pentacles. And you have 7 and 10, and we have 10, right? Or 7 and 10. 7 and 3, and we got 10. These people wouldn't even give 3. This was one person, or this was a job. They wouldn't even give 3 of Pentacles. And so you were stuck here at 7 of Pentacles, trying to be happy, trying to settle for something that you know you deserve a 10. That is why the Ace of Pentacles and Strength says enough is enough. These people are stuck in this 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 5 of, what do we have? 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. This is really, really toxic energy. All we need is the Devil. And the Empress reverse is them not expanding their life. It's people who choose to live in a small fishbowl because they're small fish. And you are a big fish leaving a small fishbowl because you know you are over here breaking free with this Ace of Swords because you deserve something better. I honestly can't. I'm getting both job and relationship. For some, it's one, some, it's the other, and for some, it's both. It's like a Venn diagram going on over here. I keep seeing like these Venn diagrams. Some it's relationship in their circle, some it's a job in their circle, and where they connect, there's a very few where there's a mutual, it's mutually inclusive here. All right. Ace of Swords, what is this about for Capricorn? Ace of Swords. What is this about for Cappies? Okay, we got a flipper and the Sun reverse. You refuse to live your life in delay. So I always think of the Sun reverse as a delay. If you want to look at the Sun reverse, it's really the Moon upright. So it's interesting that we have a Moon reverse and a Sun reverse, and you being a slingshot, being pulled back and saying, I am leaving the darkness into the light. And these people, if you want to choose to stay in the dark, that's on you, because that feels like Empress reverse. These people choose to not to look at themselves or what they do. They're just fine with crumbs. They're fine with a certain way of life being the certain way it is. You're just not fine with that. You want something more out of life. I do feel like you are probably very spiritual right now, maybe praying a lot, connected to Source. I like that. And soon, Hangman reverse into a Swords reverse. This is probably, I feel, it could be Pisces season, but I feel like Aquarius season begins it. Coming out of Hangman mode, knowing what you need to do and making that decision. Because now we got that clarity and we got that focused energy, right? To figure out how we can get Capricorn from reverse to happy again. 3 of Cups, right? So I feel like by dumping these selfish energies, you, see how that works? People who were all about getting their cup fed because you were filling their cup, now we're dumping them and now you're upright and we're leaving that behind and probably finding some new love while you're at it. All right, my Capricorns, that is what I have for you this week. I may or may not see you this weekend if you're one of the bonus reads. If you are, I'll see you. If you're not, I'll see you next week. Take care, guys.